The backwards man. He walks away from you, but his eyes never leave. It started with a glimpse. Tim was walking home from work, tired, earbuds in, lost in thought. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he saw someone moving strangely across the street. At first, it looked like an old man walking with a limp. But as Tim turned to get a better look, his blood ran cold. The man wasn't limping. He was walking backwards. His feet moved away, but his head was twisted around, face staring directly at Tim. Eyes wide. Unblinking. Tim froze. The man didn't stop, just kept walking away, but watching him. Like his face was glued in place. Creepy as hell, Tim muttered, shaking it off. Probably some TikTok stunt. He turned around and walked faster. But when he glanced down the next street, there he was again. Closer now. Same posture. Feet facing the wrong direction. Head still twisted. Eyes still locked on Tim. No blinking. No breathing. Just watching. Tim ran the last block to his apartment, heart pounding. He didn't tell anyone. It sounded insane. A guy walking backward? Big deal. But something about that stare, like the man was trying to crawl into his mind, stayed with him. That night, Tim couldn't sleep. He double-checked the locks. Pulled the curtains shut. Turned the lights off. Just as he was about to drift off, he heard a soft tap at the window. He lived on the 3rd floor. He pulled the curtain aside slowly. And saw him. Standing on the fire escape. Feet facing outward. But his head. Completely backward. Still staring. He wasn't blinking. His mouth was open. And then, he whispered, "Turn around." Tim stumbled backward. Turned on every light. Called the cops. They searched. Found nothing. No signs of a break-in. No footprints. Just Tim. Pale. Shaking. The next day, Tim stayed home from work. Didn't answer calls. Didn't eat. Just watched the windows. But the whisper repeated. Over and over in his mind. Turn around. He stood in front of the bathroom mirror and tried to mimic the pose. Tried to see if someone could even twist like that. He couldn't. Not without breaking. That night, the taps came again. Window. Then the closet door. Then, behind his head. He covered his ears. Shouted, "I won't." Then silence. In the morning, the building superintendent went to check on Tim. There was a smell. They broke down the door. Tim's body was on the floor. Twisted. Completely backward. Like his spine had snapped and spun in the wrong direction. His eyes were wide. His mouth open in a frozen scream. Written on the bathroom mirror. You should have turned around. No one talks about Tim anymore. The neighbors won't say his name. The apartment was quietly re-rented. No press. No headlines. But late at night, when the streets are empty, people sometimes see a man walking backwards, moving away, but watching. And if he ever whispers to you, "Turn around," don't. Because if you do, he walks forward. And then it's your turn to twist. He's still out there, walking backward, toward you.